Hey, thanks for joining us on Pagosa Adventures, where we talk all things leisure travel vans, Airstreams, RVs, and everything in between. Now then, while we were in England, Leisure Travel Vans revealed that they were going to come up with a brand new floor plan. Well, it turned out to be a revamp of a floor plan. And my guess was, if you saw that video, that it was going to be the Serenity reimagined. I was wrong. It's the Murphy bed that was reimagined, and I can tell you they knocked it out of the park. So I want to take this video, just go over a few things that I think is just absolutely magnificent of what they're doing, so much better than they've done before. Leisure Travel Vans have always been known for innovation and for making a quality product, but for them to be able to take one of their most popular floor plans and really, I mean, just make it 10 times better, and I'll go over what I think is 10 times better here in just a moment, but yeah, they literally knocked it out of the park. So then, but before we do that, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that thumbs up, the notification bell, all of that good stuff. Really appreciate all the interaction with the channel. But now then, let's dive into the video and just see exactly how awesome these changes are. All right, here we are at their latest YouTube video, which is featuring the new 2023 Unity Murphy Bed Lounge. Now then, I will say that nobody does their product videos better than Leisure Travel Van. I can say that this is what sold Jan and I in the first place. We have a 2020 Unity FX. With that said, one of the things I loved about the Unity FX was the openness of the floor plan. Many of the other floor plans, whether it be the twin bed or the RL, those floor plans have that midship bath, which basically divides your coach up into 3 different sections. We didn't particularly like that. We wanted one big open coach. The FX does that, and then the Murphy bed is second in floor space. It's got the slide. It's got, like I said, the bathroom at the back, whereas ours has the bathroom on the side. Gives us a little bit more room, but a smaller bathroom. Now then, I want to go through and I'm going to show you exactly what I think are some huge features of this brand new floor plan, why I think this will be Jen and I's next leisure travel van. Okay, this is a great overall view basically of the new setup, and here's a couple of things that I absolutely love. The biggest thing is the open windows. This is absolutely huge. In previous versions of the Murphy bed as well as the FX, they have the same exact bed mechanism as a standard FX. That's the only thing you can get with the Murphy bed. Currently you can get those leisure lounges, but the windows are covered up unless the bed is down, and I found that to be a terrible thing actually. In the FX we have no windows, whereas in the Murphy bed at least you have that kitchen window, so you do have a little bit of light coming in. So that's the one downside of the FX, which I'm praying that they will actually put this system in the FX, and so if they do that, that will make it so much better. You get this this cross ventilation. You see that window is open right there when you have the bed up, which is huge. You also get all of that beautiful light in. So I think that's probably the biggest thing about this model. Now then, also, they have redesigned these leisure lounges. You can see Dean is reclined there. And so the current leisure lounges, I've actually tried them, very comfortable. Downside is that's all they are. It is just a leisure lounge. They do turn. You have to turn them around in order to make the table. And so that's another thing that we'll see here in just a moment, that they did so much better with this. But anyway, I think this leisure lounge, that actually looks more comfortable than the current leisure lounge now. So absolutely fantastic engineering. They did a really good job. Okay, let's jump over to the website real quick. I want to show you a couple things. So this is the new Murphy Bed Lounge that you can see. So they have totally redesigned their bathroom and their kitchen compared to the old one. As you can see right here, they have this L-shaped kitchen. The shower is in this corner, and the door is right here. totally redesigned. They've got a midship door. TV is moved over here, and they've got this brand new kind of reminds me of the Winder front bed, how they have that kind of a slanted kitchen. It looks like, I'm not sure if there's more or less counter space. It's just different. And so, as you can see, I do think that this is a really great setup. Now, with the bathroom seems to have a little less room in the sense that it's really just squared off here. And as you can see, it's kind of curved here. I think it's going to give you a little more living area from what I can tell, maybe. Not sure. Have to really step inside. But I can tell you this, with these exposed windows right here as compared to them covered up here, the overall feel of this is going to feel a lot more open. I also like that midship door as well. Not that this is terrible or anything, but I do think that just gives you the opportunity. And like I said, they have now that new TV that we'll see here in just a moment as well. Okay, so let's start looking at some of the things they've added in this floor plan that I think will make its way over to all of the floor plans. As you can see, they've got the USB-C, but they also have wireless phone charging. Now then, if you didn't know, the Mercedes Sprinter also has wireless phone charging up there in that front area in the dash. I don't ever necessarily use that because I usually have to have my phone plugged in if I want to use CarPlay. So the second that they get wireless CarPlay, then yeah, you can use the then I could use the wireless phone charging in the Mercedes-Benz. But I do think this is fantastic to have, just show, hey, we're adding the stuff that is basically in everybody's house now, and that is wireless charging. All right, now we get a glimpse into the rear part of with the brand new bathroom with the shower being right there. Now then, I did a video on the 2023 changes, and some people really love these new light treatments, and some people really hated them. So put your comments down below. Do you like this new lighting, or do you wish you go back to just the puck system that like I have in my Unity? But I personally like it. I think it's a really cool modern look. I like the idea of these lights being like this, probably give you a little bit more of a mood lighting type situation. And so, but now we can see the table is down, right? And so I'm going to show you what they did that is so much better than our previous situation. So in our Unity FX, this table also comes down, but it has a leg right there, and I hit my knee on it every single time. So let's take a look at the table system and how they made this even better. Because before, with the old MB model, you had to turn your chair. So let's see what they did. Okay, now then, here is what they've done as well, and I hope they do this in the FX as well. This is so much better than those armrests we have to pull up now on a little crank system. And as you can see, no more turning your Leisure Lounge Plus chairs around. It just simply converts just like the FX does, which I think is so much better. And again, what I am so excited about is the fact that there is no leg there. Look at all of that knee room there. You don't have to worry about hitting your knee any longer. So again, they are re-engineering this. Oh, look at that storage area too. Janet would absolutely love that. That's why I'm saying they really knocked the ball out of the park. They put storage where you can, and they are removing things that's a pain, like that leg that comes down. So I think it is a fantastic upgrade. Okay, now let's see exactly how much better it is to put down the bed. And I can say this is probably the biggest negative of the FX or the MB is making the bed up, because it is a little bit pain in the rear end. And now, as you can see, it's literally just pulling these things down, unlocking, a little table leg goes up, and look at that. So much better. I'm not going to show this to Janet because she will want us to get rid of our FX now and get this as soon as we possibly can, just because the bed has been such a kind of a pain in the rear end. But as you can see, it is exactly the same as it was. You got room to walk around. The MB has more room to walk around than the FX, just because this table or this TV situation here is skinnier than the kitchen that is in front of our bed. And so you do have a little more room. Can you walk around in the FX? Yes, you still can, but this thing comes out to about like right there. And so it's a little more difficult to walk around. Not hard, just a little more difficult. So overall, again, the engineering has been fantastic. So I think that this is probably going to be a floor plan that you are definitely going to want to check out. All right, the very next thing I want you to check out is something that I wish we had in ours. I'm going to pause it right there because it's the simple things in life. Look at that. A beautiful, beautiful little nightstand. Now then, I can't tell you how many times I put my phone here at night on the armrest and it ends up falling down. The dogs knock it off. Hopefully it doesn't go this way, where it's a little bit harder to grab your phone when it's under the bed. It is a little bit of a challenge if you do drop it there. But this right here is a fantastic addition, and one that I think it's simple, but it makes a huge deal. Now, one of the benefits of the MB model over the FX is you can have the bed down while the slide is in. In the FX, you cannot. You have to put the slide out just a little bit because, again, the kitchen is in front of the bed and it is wider than that TV stand that is there. And so if you plan on doing some overnight camping in a Cracker Barrel somewhere like that a slide out is not ideal, then the MB is a perfect solution for you if you still want to have a slide out and still be able to use your bed without having the slide out in like you do with the FX. So as you can see there, fits perfectly, and then boom, you've got a nice bed while the slide out is in. You could even have that down while driving. Probably not advisable. However, you could if you wanted to. But anyway, that is a great feature of the MB over the FX. Okay, one of the things that I want to talk about, what Dean's talking about right here, is the fact that it has the new Truma air conditioning system. Now, I have not looked into this. However, it is supposedly going to be more energy efficient and a little bit quieter. So if that's the case, I think it would be fantastic. The Dometic that's in ours, I think it's a Penguin 2. It is loud. Now, we do have a battery system, the Lithionics 315. 3,000 watt inverter that I can power that thing for up to 4 to 5 hours, or 2.5 hours if I have it on, full time. But again, if that Truma air conditioner is better than the Dometic as far as efficiency and it being a little more quiet, I think that's a fantastic addition. So the Truma air conditioning, see if it comes out in all of them, because I do think that is somewhere something that could be upgraded. What I'd really like to see is a 12-volt air conditioner, because then those are so much more efficient than the models that they are putting in now. Okay, another feature that they have now that I wish we had in our Leisure Travel Van is soft close. Look at that. Soft close drawers. I do think that those are going to hold up a little bit better. Just a little bit more luxury there. Not a huge deal, but I do think it is a good upgrade. Okay, let's jump over to the bathroom and let's take a look at what is new in there. Obviously, as you can see, it is backwards. It is the shower in the left instead of the right side. Now, the first thing that I notice, it looks like the cabinet, the bathroom's counter is smaller. And so I don't know if that's a big deal to you, but that's one thing about that other Murphy bed unit. They had a huge countertop, which most of the Leisure Travel Vans do not have that. They have a really small countertop. Now, as you can see, it has the same triangular skylight up there. That is a great feature. And if you go over to pagosasupply.co, you'll see that we sell skylight covers for that to keep your coach insulated in the summer and in the winter. That interests you, and we're the only ones that I know of that sell anything close to being able to fit that particular skylight cover, as well as all of the other floor plans as well. But again, they've added a window there in the bathroom, which is a fantastic thing. Unless you got people around, then you may want to pull that that shade down. But otherwise, if you're out in the middle of nowhere, how great is it to have all of that natural light coming into the bathroom? So another great feature there. You'd be able to open it up and get some airflow in there as well. All right, one of the big features of this model is they have added an outdoor TV. Can you believe it? Never thought I would see that on a leisure travel van. These are usually reserved for the big Class A's, or I've even seen them on a few of the large fifth wheels. But to have an outdoor TV dedicated in a 25-foot Sprinter motorhome, that is pretty amazing. And I could see myself sitting out there watching some Sunday night football in that for sure. I like the idea of this. Again, it is just Leisure Travel Van putting things where there is space. But I do understand that you can get this little compartment without the TV. That is a added option. Get it without the TV, then you just got extra storage as well. Again, Leisure Travel Van doing what they do, putting things where they go and doing it well. All right, what do you think? Put your comments down below. Is this something that you will be interested in if you're going to order a Leisure Travel Van? Is this a floor plan that you would be interested in? Love to hear your comments as well. But again, that's it for this video. Again, hit that subscribe button, like button, notification bell, all that jazz. Anyway, we will see you next time.